Welcome back, YouTube. 80 degrees today, too hot for me to go deer hunting today. I'm sweating. It's October the 30th. And here it is, 80 degrees. But I'm out here in the backyard. I'm gonna test out some pellets today on this Gamo Wildcat Whisperer 177. And if that Wallstead don't get off my pellets, I'm gonna test it out on him. Come here right in the middle of my movie making and get right here in the middle of something or another. But anyhow, we could test it out. I've seen them doing this on YouTube with 30-06s and 308s and 243s and stuff on gallon milk jugs, but I got some 16-ounce Pepsi bottles here. We could test it out on them and see how many it'll go through at 5 yards and see what it'll do. If it busts all three of them, I'm gonna put up my deer rifles and I'm gonna start using the pellet gun or the air rifle. But anyhow, I expect it to only go through one. If it goes through more than one, I expect it to stop in the first one. If it goes through more than the first one, then it'll be doing pretty good. But we could test it and see what it'll do. Just some kind of something to do in the backyard here today to mess around with. But anyhow, I'm gonna test these pellets from the left to the right. The first one is going to be the Crossman Pointed 7.4 Crossman Destroyer, Red Fire, the Gamo Hunter 7.5. Then we had the Hollow Point Crossman at 7.9. Got the Platinum. I'm not sure what the grains is on that. Then we had the Gamo Magnum. These are some old pellets here that I had from the 80s or 90s. They just pointed pellets. I think they're 7.9 grain. And wad cutter. I know the wad cutter ain't gonna do much, but I expect that the pointed pellets are gonna do much better than the hollow point or the flattened pellets, and I don't expect them platinums there to do too much. But anyhow, we could test them out and we'll see. But the Gamo shoots the best. Gamo Hunter shoots the best in my rifle hit, and the Red Fire is the most accurate, shoots a better grouping than the others. But I'm just out here today just messing around to see what some of these others will do on penetration or hitting a water bottle or whatever. Okay, that was with the Gamo Pointed. Not the Gamo Pointed, the Crossman Pointed. Let's see, went in there. It went into the second bottle. I can see the pellet right there. Not the first one down. Okay, while they're leaking, let's try another pellet. Okay, that was with the Crossman Destroyer. I have to switch bottles on that first one there in a minute. I don't see hitting the second bottle. I don't see it in the first. So where did it go? I don't know where the Destroyer went. Hang on a minute, YouTube. Okay, we could try that again with the Destroyer, because I can't find where it went into the first bottle at. I know it hit it, but I don't know, it must have deflected or something, because I can't find the piece of lead in the first or the second bottle. So let's try that again with the Destroyer. Don't know what's going on with the destroyer, but this went through because I see the hole that come out the back. But I don't see an entry hole for it on the second bottle. I still only see that one piece of lead in there. And the third bottle still doesn't have a hole in it. So let's move on to the next pellet. Okay, that was with the lead fire. See what it did. It's in the, I think this is the very first jug. The hit only went into the first one. There's still only one piece of lead in that second one. Okay, let's change the front bottles and we'll move on to the next pellet. Okay, that was with the Gamo Hunter, the one that my air rifle seems to shoot the best pattern with. It's not in the first bottle. There it is in the second bottle. So it went into the second one. So while the first one's not leaking water too fast, we'll try the next pellet. Okay, that was with the Crossman hollow point. Not in the first one. I don't see hitting the second one, but I know that it hit the second one because the second one got a big hole in it now. Let me switch bottles and we'll do that one again. Okay, that was with the Crossman hollow point again, and we tried it again. See, okay, it went through the first one. But it's not in the second one. I think this is the piece of lead laying here. Yeah, it's going through the first one, but not into the second one. Probably why I couldn't find the lead off of the destroyer earlier when I was shooting hit. Try to get another quick shot before that first bottle there gets too empty. Okay, that was the platinum pellet. That's not it there. I don't see it in the second one, but it punctured it because the second one's leaking. So it went through the first one and punctured the second one. So we got to switch the bottles again because it's got a big hole in that first one now. Okay, that was with the Gamo Magnum, pointed Magnum. I don't see it in the first one. It's in the second one there. You can see it there. So it penetrated through the first one into the second one. last one is some of these old pellets. Some of these old pellets I had from back in the 90s when I had a pump up pellet gun. Not sure. I see hitting the very first bottle there. But anyhow, just something to do for the day to test them out. I see that as far on penetration goes, looks to me like the pointed pellets will penetrate through the first bottle and stop into the second one. Some of the hollow points or bullets that are partially hollow, like the red fire that's got the little tip in it, that I see that they hit hard, and do they damage it first is what looks like to me. But the pointed pellets look like to me penetrate and they go right on in, probably deeper. But it's just a little test we're doing out here, and different pellets, and with the Wildcat, Gamo Wildcat Whisper pellet gun. But get out and test your pellets out and see which one your rifle groups the best. Penetration don't do you no good if you got to be able to hit the target you're shooting at, but mine shoots best with the Gamo Hunter and the red fire. Now the Gamo Magnum, it does well with them. But just a little something to do. Anyhow, thanks for watching and some of the tests that we've done, and we'll try to test some more things and try to test some plywood boards next time, see how it does on them different sizes. But anyhow, thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button, tune into the channel if you like it, and we'll try to make some more fishing videos coming up. Right now I'm trying to deer hunt much as I can before them big bucks go back into hiding, but we'll get back out and do some fishing here in a short while. May have to fish on bottom since cold weather's coming, but we'll get out and we'll do something out in the outdoors, squirrel hunting or something. Anyhow, thanks for watching.